guys, Josie in Chicago. Today is July 31st, 2021, and the Helium Track app has updated. So I want to make sure I give this information out to you guys. So a couple things are new in the Helium Track app. So what you want to do is go into your back office of iHub, click on Helium Track app, which is located up here. Once you click on there, there's a couple things I need you guys to do. First thing I need you guys to do is I need you to click on reserve your free hotspot. I know you reserved your hotspot in the back office, but I believe you have to do it here as well. So you want to make sure you click on reserve your free hotspot. It's gonna show your name, your first name, your last name, your email, your phone number, and then it's going to show ask you where do you want your hotspot to get shipped to. So let me show you that real fast. I'm just gonna hide my info. 1 second. Okay, so when you go on here, it's gonna give you your first name, your last name, your email, and your phone number, and then it's gonna ask you for your shipping address, which you will put here, and then your install address, which will go here. Then you'll go ahead and agree, and on the bottom here is going to say reserve your hotspot right under here. So go ahead and you want to get that done. Do that first. That's step number 1. Okay. And then we're going to go and check something else out. Okay. So once you reserve your hotspot, you want to plan your hotspots, which I've shown you that in the previous video. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. And then you want to do what's called level up with the mining assessments. Now, when you click on there, it's going to tell you that you have 10 the free version gives you 10 mining assessments that you can send to your potential affiliates, friends, and families who want to get into this. There's a video here as well, which we are going to watch real fast. It's going to go over how to do that and make sure that I have the settings so you guys have good settings, good speed. Okay, good volume. All right, we're going to watch this video here. It's going to tell you how to go over this so that you guys get this down packed and know how to do this the right way. So I am going to stop speaking and let's hear the video.
In this video, we're going to go over a 2-step process. The first step is planning a hotspot, and the second step is sending a virtual mining assessment to someone. If you've already planned your hotspot and you've got the hang of that, you can skip ahead to sending a virtual mining assessment. So the first step is to plan a hotspot, and again, the goal of planning hotspots is to build your network. You're planning hotspots on behalf of others. So these are usually people that you know, your friends, your family. And the first step for that is going to be clicking on the Plan Hotspot button. You're going to go ahead and you're going to enter the address of that person. And you're going to give it a custom title. So for example, I'll put my friend Elia's house. And I'm going to fill in the rest of the information here. And what's going to happen now is we're trying to plan a hotspot in order to see what this person's address can do potentially.
Okay, I just paused the video for a second just to show you to make sure that you recognize he did not. Oops, sorry, he did not put any dashes on here. So make sure when you put the phone number, there are no dashes whatsoever. All right, we'll go back to the video.
And we're going to try to plan that hotspot. And what's going to happen right now is we are running some intelligence in the background, and you can see that it's telling us that this location is already too dense with other hotspots, so it's actually not eligible to send a virtual mining assessment report. But the main thing to keep in mind here is if you run an address through our planned hotspot intelligence, you can still invite this person to sign up via iHub using your affiliate link, and you can still encourage them to invite their network and invite their friends and family, because at the end of the day, you guys will all earn from those hotspots that are referred through that process. So let's go ahead. And so you might get a message like this. What we do is we check to see if there's too many hotspots within that specific area. And if that happens, it's okay. You just go ahead and click the OK button, and you can still plan that hotspot and save it just so you have it in your planned hotspots list. And this way you can follow up with that person and still invite them on board. Let's go ahead and try another address. and see if we find a better location. And again, this is a two-step process. So the first step is planning the hotspot, running the intelligence, and seeing if it's eligible for you to invite them via a virtual mining assessment report. So we're going to go ahead. Let's try this address. All right. And so, again, this is just an example. I'm using the same information. It is important that you keep this accurate because you will not be, this is the information that will be required to be used for the virtual mining assessment. So we're going to go ahead and plan that hotspot. Got our intelligence running, and look at that. It'll tell us this location can use some coverage, and it's eligible to send a virtual mining assessment report. So it gives you a little information on the next steps and what you'll need to do. Now, we highly, highly encourage you to go ahead and send out this assessment. It is the best tool that you can use to show someone what their potential earnings could be, what Helium is about, and that they are eligible to reserve a free hotspot deployment via iHub. So we're going to go ahead and click on yes. I definitely want to send that assessment out, and we'll get this window here. You'll see that all the information is filled out for us to review. If we made a mistake, we can actually correct it here. And very importantly, number one is with a free Helium Track account, you get 10 free virtual mining assessments. So over here, we can see that we've used 1 out of those 10. Upgrading to Helium Track Pro plan, if you click this button, you can upgrade and you actually get unlimited virtual mining assessment credits. So another important thing to keep in mind, and this tip is here for you, it's always a good idea to reach out to someone before sending them a mining assessment, because they're only going to have a 24-hour window from the time of seeing that report to actually go ahead and follow through. So we're going to take a look at what that report looks like, and we're also going to see what type of notifications this person might be receiving. So they're going to have 24 hours to reserve that hotspot. So definitely reach out to them, let them know that you're going to be sending them this report, that this is, you know, an opportunity that they don't want to miss, and that they should sign up their free iHub account, their affiliate account, as well as make sure they reserve their free hotspot deployment, because at the end of the day, they are eligible for that, and that's a really great thing. So I want to send this mining assessment to Elia via email and SMS, and I'm going to go ahead and send out that virtual mining assessment. And there we go. I've just sent that out to Elia. He will get notified. And again, reach out to your potential affiliate before sending that out. So what I'd like to do actually is we're going to take a look at what that email that Elia has received, as well as what the text message looks like. Okay, so we just got that email, and I'm going to show that to you guys now. And so this is what that potential affiliate who has an approved location that you just send them a mining assessment, this is the email that they would receive. And you can see they get a congratulations. It lets them know that you have just run a virtual crypto mining assessment on their address, and lets them know that they have 24 hours to go ahead and reserve that real estate, and that, of course, the hardware deployment is free. And it also has some steps to kind of give them an idea of what to do to get started. So once they go ahead and see their virtual mining assessment report and follow through that process, they're going to have some next steps as well to log into Helium Track and also start planning hotspots, which is the whole point of building your network, bringing people in, and being able to earn commission on other people's hotspots. I've also received a text message because we checked that SMS box, and we'll see that the text message came in as well. Eric has run a virtual crypto mining assessment for your address and to get their report. And so the next part of this video, I'd like to go ahead and take a look at what that report process is. What do our virtual mining assessment reports look like? What will that potential affiliate need to do to get started? And so let's get familiarized with that process, because if you're following up with them, or if you're reaching out to them before you send them the virtual mining assessment, then you're going to want to be able to guide them through the steps that they're going to need to take to get started. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that virtual mining assessment report looks like. Okay, so I went ahead and clicked on that link that I received for my virtual mining assessment report. And here I'm going to start out by seeing the potential earnings of nearby hotspots within a month. So we can see the low range and the high range and what that currently translates to as far as potential earnings in US dollars based off of the current price of HNT. So right off the bat, the person that you send this virtual mining assessment to is going to understand monetarily what are their potential earnings. They're also going to see that the countdown has started for them to go ahead and reserve and claim that real estate. As we mentioned before, they're only going to have 24 hours to do that. Otherwise, that location or that surrounding location is then going to be available for other affiliates to send out mining assessments and someone else to be able to reserve that. So here we can see some information about who the report was created for, just to verify the information, as well as your information so that they can contact you if they have any questions. Down here, we see a map of where that location was based out of. And so the goal here for them is to go ahead and claim this location. Now they're guided and pre-filled out with this form for creating their iHub affiliate account right under you. So this signs them up as an affiliate under you and guides them through the process of getting started. So I'm going to go ahead here and we'll just continue along with the information created. Very simply, you see how quickly we can get people signed up. And there we go. So now we are eligible to reserve that hotspot, and all the information is already pre-filled out. So it makes it really easy for someone to get started and to sign up, to see the potential earnings, and to reserve their free hotspot deployment. They just need to go ahead and agree to these terms, and they can actually go ahead and there we can see that the hotspot has been reserved as far as the deployment goes. They're also encouraged to go ahead and get started with Helium Track and start growing their network. And so that's going to provide some continuity and allow them to follow the same steps that you have followed to bring in people into their network. We're going to make a better video than this and a little bit more detailed as we've just launched these features. And we thank you for your time.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to exit out of the video here. So that's the video there showing you how to get the plan hotspot, how to get that started, and how to get your assessments sent out to your potential affiliates, family, and friends that you want to join. So what's going to happen is that right now you could plan as many hotspots as you want, unlimited. But you can only send 10 of those mining assessments, which is 10 emails, 10 text messages to 10 people that you want to join, or you're hoping to join you under the iHub plan if you're a free member. Now you can, like he said, you can always upgrade, and you can upgrade here on the right hand side, upgrade to Helium Track Pro. And right now they have two plans that they were talking about on today's call. Right now they only have the $2.99 yearly plan set up here. Oh, here it is. Switch to monthly, $39 a month. So they just updated this because I had sent out which is very quick. I literally about 15 minutes ago I sent out an email to support saying that the $39 a month was not on there yet, and there it is right there. So they're very quick on fixing any bugs or issues that they may have. So that's great. So what you can do is that for $39 a month, which is the monthly plan, or you could do $2.99 a year, and then you save $169 over time. But if you don't have $200, $300 right now, and you know already that you want to send more than 10 of these free assessments to different people, then you can do the $39 a month starting now, and then you can go ahead and send unlimited assessments to people. So if you have a boatload of people, if you're a marketer, or you're very popular with your friends and family, and you want to send these out, you want to talk to the person ahead of time, let them know that it's coming, because they only have 24 hours to secure that hotspot location. Um, so it's great that they updated that. But if we go back to the Helium Track app itself, you can go ahead and plan as many hotspots as you want without sending these assessments to people. Just to give you an idea, right, of is this gonna be a good spot to put a hotspot in? Is it gonna make good money? And again, like I said in the other videos, even these lone wolves that are by themselves, you can still put them in the, if you run the assessment, and like he said in the video, it's showing that there is too crowded right now, or it's too dense right now, it doesn't have enough, it doesn't have enough hotspots, or it has too many, still put them in the system. Reach out to them, ask them to sign up, because they still could make money. And if someone like in Vegas that he was showing, if it is too clustered, maybe they're not gonna make a lot of money in their section. But if they know other places in Vegas, or other places in Chicago and New York and Florida and Georgia, they got friends all over that they can reach out to, then maybe they're making 10, 20 bucks off of their hotspot. But when they start to grow their team, because like he said, you can make more money off of people that you bring in. So if you bring in a lot of people and they go ahead and they start using the software and playing their hotspots, you can make up to 20% commission off of their hotspot that they're making. So, if you bring in 10 people, you're making 20% commission off of those 10. That's surely going to make up for, let's say, the dud that you have in your area. But you never know, your area might end up growing even more. And if you can use different things, there's antennas that you can use and you can buy to send the signal out further. Um, in order to help you grow your income as well within your area. But yeah, there's a lot of upgrades going on here, so I want to make sure you guys are staying on top of these upgrades. But the very first thing, like I've always said, is that you want to reserve your free hotspot for yourself. So make sure you reserve your free hotspot. That's number one, numero uno, that you want to do here in iHub in the back office. Then you go ahead and start planning your hotspots for friends and family. Send out those assessments. You get 10 credits that you can use for free. So use them wisely. And if you decide you want to update to the pro, you can do that. Of course, you don't have to. I always tell people, look at your budget, look what you can afford. Is it something that you're going to work? Then go ahead and upgrade and go ahead and use it. Opens up a whole bunch of tools for you guys, including unlimited um, mining assessments. And you notice he's not saying that you have to pay extra for these text messages that are going out. A lot of times when you do these text messages going out, you have to pay per text message that's included right now. So you want to definitely take advantage of that. And if you want to send out a whole bunch of them, like I said, you're a marketer, then you're good to go. $39 a month is not bad. It's a good price. I'm glad that they decided to do that instead of doing the $300 out of pocket for the year. Some people could afford that. God bless them. And a lot of people can't in this day and age. But people can afford $39 a month. That's just a little over $1 a month to help you run this business and get you up and going. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure you reach out to me on Facebook or reach out to me here on YouTube. I'm going to put all my information. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll put all my information down below. Make sure you check that out. If you're not part of the iHub family, please think about joining us. We have, like I said, over 130,000 hotspots going out in starting in August and September. So it's going to be exciting. And if you have small clusters like this already starting around you and you're this little lone wolf, I expect that cluster is going to grow. And if you're the first hotspot in the area, this will be great Christmas money down the line. And 2022 is going to be amazing for anyone who gets into this business with us. And it is a business, you want to get into it, but it's a business where you don't have to do much. It's free to sign up. It's free to get a hotspot. I'm expecting a small shipping charge to get added once they start shipping these out, but it shouldn't break the bank, and it's gonna be well worth it. If you come back to next year, you want to always plan ahead. You don't want to plan for next week or next month or at the end of the year. But what's gonna happen next year if you're this lone wolf right here? And now is your opportunity to join us and to do something where next year you can have a whole bunch of these hexagons all the way around you. And that one person jumps from making $25 a month to $2,500 a month, and you get yourself started right now. You have nothing to lose, so you might as well sign up. Sign up's gonna be below if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be above if you're watching on Facebook. But either way, thanks for watching, and my team out there, make sure that you guys watch this and you go ahead and you let your team members know to go through this my to-do list, check everything off, and make sure you plan your hotspots and reserve your free hotspot. Because again, that's the first thing you want to do. Check out the videos. Any questions, reach out to me via text or via the information in the description. Talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.